Hello, welcome to the live show. Happy New Year, happy new decade, happy new Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely day. I've changed my setup a little bit and I'm a bit scared. I I balanced about 5 board games and then I've balanced my laptop on top of the board games because I felt like I was looking down quite a lot in the last 10 live shows, reading the chat and stuff. So now I'm looking up but to the side, which is now making me realize I look a bit like the side-eye emoji. I'm not side-eyeing you all. I'm just reading the chat, which is here. But there's a little bit of a delay, so I can see my eyes go from here to here. And it is a side-eye emoji every time. I'm going to do a tweet now. Yes, that looks correct, Phil. Well done. Not rusty after all that cake. I mean, I'm slightly rusty after all that cake. I'm sure you'll see. But I'm here. My Wi-Fi is connected. Yes. So welcome to the show. I have had a very relaxing last few days. I do it quite a lot as a tradition. After Christmas, it's like take a week to get some prawn cocktail Pringles, choose a video game, and just relax. Oh, wait, it says session expired. Am I still here? I don't think my session has expired. Yeah, and just fully relax. So today's, or this time's video game was Luigi's Mansion 3, which I've loved. It's very therapeutic. Basically, if you don't know, you play as Luigi and you've got a Hoover on your back, or a vacuum cleaner, or Hoover. I don't know what Americans say. Anyway, and you suck up the ghosts. You give them a good sucking. And you suck up all of the trash, and you try and find gems. It's like a ghost sucking, like Ghostbusters thing. I don't know who came up with the idea of vacuum cleaning ghosts, but it's perfect. It's very satisfying. It's the right amount of puzzle as well. It's not too hard. It's not too easy. When you do something right, you're like, yes, I am a genius. So that's been really fun. How's everyone else's last... What a day we are. 12th of January already. How's that happened? How's everyone's 12 days gone so far? Olivia's got a huge project due tomorrow, but would rather watch me. Oh no! Don't not do your project. Do them at the same time. I'll give you a fact. Dog spit is cleaner than human. That's always my go-to fact when I put myself on the spot for a fact. But now you've got the fact. A message. Yes. I am live. I got a message from you now telling me that I was live, which was weird. Today's my first back at work, said Bex Means. Hopefully you are not watching me at work. Or if you are, it's on The Secret. I'm just imagining a customer waiting to be served or something and you're just staring at your phone. Or you're about to operate on an animal and everyone's waiting around, and you're just watching me on you now. Clean the dog's teeth. Anyway, had a lovely Christmas. I got some nice presents. I was lucky. I know some people don't get any presents, but I got a few presents. It was nice. My family, we don't go crazy. I see some people that get like 27 iPads and stuff for Christmas. We only spend like about 30 quid on each other for presents in my family. So there's a present limit, or usually something food related. That's the other rule. If you can get something food related, then that's the rule. But I did get some presents. I will show you what I got for Christmas. First of all, these Marks and Spencer's Belgian Truffles. You will notice the box is open. That's because I've eaten them all. They were so delicious. I don't know what they put in these. I don't know if they've got some kind of legal drug in there, but they are the best truffle. I don't usually... Someone offers me a truffle. I'm like, meh, truffle, It's like a squashy chocolate, right? This is like a divine beast to send into my mouth. Especially the white chocolate one. It's got other chocolate on the inside. But that was, yes, Mark, Spencer, whatever you did, I'm happy. Is it Mark and Spencer? Marks and Spencer. Was it Mark Spencer? I don't know. Whoever you are, I love your truffles. Next thing I got was from my parents, I think. It's a bit festive, and I've not opened it yet. It was a salted caramel, and they had a good time at Marks and Spencer's. Basically, a salted caramel reed diffuser. I forgot the word for it then, so I had to read it. A reed diffuser. Is there a smell of salt? Like, let's discuss that. Can you smell the difference between salt and caramel? Like, is it not just caramel? Are Marks and Spencer's playing us for a fool here? Nah, of course you can. Yes, said Don't Want Even. No, you can't. I can smell it, said Moke. I mean, what? Do a background. Oh yeah, I'm not on a background. There we go. Ah, that's that. I knew something was missing. Thanks, Kaylee. Yeah, I'm on a background. You can smell the salt in the sea, said Amber. Can you, or can you just smell the sea? Is that the smell of the salt? Anyway, I haven't opened it yet because I already had a mulled wine one, which is still pumping festive scent into the house. I don't know if that's unlucky. But when that runs out, salted caramel. I don't think salted caramel's Christmassy, so I think you can just do that whenever. Next thing I got was this wallet, which I love. It's a Japanese PlayStation wallet. Dan got me this. I don't know if he got it in actual Japan. When we were in Japan, that would make sense. But I had a PlayStation wallet before, and it got so tatty, and all my coins were falling out of it. So this is an upgrade. It's slightly more sophisticated. My friends make fun of me because I never have like a standard adult wallet. I've always got some kind of cartoonish wallet, and no, you shouldn't change yourself, should you? But I feel like this is 5% more sophisticated than my last one, which literally looks like a PlayStation 1. It looked like the console. So I got that. Then I got this game, which is incredible. It's also slightly green. If you're a board game nerd, this is like amazing. You can tell it's a geeky board game when it's about a slightly boring subject. And the subject of this one is bird watching, but it's a board game. I played it at New Year with some friends, and you find birds, you collect eggs. It sounds super boring, but it's very competitive, and I don't know how to explain it. It's great. If you like a geeky board game, probably made in Germany, as all geeky bird games seem to be German. I'd recommend that. And also nearby, I just had this, which I didn't get for Christmas. I just had handy. It's a fun one. Spiel des Jahres. That's how you know it's a good board game. They have like a board game awards, like the board game Oscars in Germany. This one called Just One. And it's kind of like Chameleon. Have you ever seen YouTubers play Chameleon? It's like that, but less about lying and more about just trying to make people guess what you've written. But it can be pretty funny. So that's my Christmas haul and random game that I just wanted to show you. I only have Uno, said Chill Dogs. There's a whole world of board games out there. It's all about getting a load of snacks and playing a playlist and playing a 3-hour-long German board game. Uno's great, though. I wouldn't judge you for the Uno. How was your New Year's, says Ainsley. It was great, thank you. I didn't descend into London, as I think that would be the wrong idea. Because if you look at the scenes where everyone's watching the fireworks, everyone is like a sardine, and they are standing there for about 6 hours to see the fireworks, and then they don't even watch the fireworks, they just film it on their phone, and the TV has a beautiful panorama. Sorry if you actually went and you had a lovely time, by the way. It's just how I feel. I don't like being around that many people all at the same time, so I watched the fireworks on TV, had some Mario Kart games with some friends, played the Bird game, which is also a board game. Also played a bit of Jackbox games, if you've ever played that. Some fun quizzes on there. Did some quizzes. It was a time of merriment. And I was in bed by about 3 in the morning. Well, my brother was out DJing starting at 3 a.m, I think, or something. So he's obviously got the party animal gene. And I've got the I want to go to sleep gene. Hey, it's Molly said, what did you get for Christmas? Probably should have opened that earlier. I just gave you a lovely guide to what I got for Christmas. Side note, this room has been stinking of mint for so long, and I didn't know why. I thought I was having some kind of medical issue where I was smelling mint, and I didn't know what was going on. And it turned out it was this candle, which was under the desk, which I showed you probably in the last live show, which is Alpine Mint. And it freaking stank out the room. Smells alright as a candle, but I guess if... Oh, it seems to have got more potent. I guess if you leave it open and the door closed, it's just going to ferment. It smelled like a minty sweet shop in here. What did anyone else get anything interesting over the festive season? Whatever you celebrate. If it was your birthday, did you get a present? I want to hear like puppies now. I don't want to hear socks. Micro Turtle got a rainbow bag. That sounds swaggy. Rosie got some of my merch. Now that's what I like to hear. Thank you. I saw someone, I put it on my Insta story, they had a whole selection of my slightly odd socks. I think that's the first time I might have seen them all in the wild at the same time before. That was great. I got a hoodie, said sharks are lit. I hope I had a shark on it. Root Bagger Jones got a log that grows shiitake mushrooms. That is very specific. I'm not much of a mushroom guy. I'm not much of a fun guy. But if you like mushrooms, I bet it'd be cool to grow your own. Daru got 2 pigeons. Did you really? How are they wrapped? Were they just flying around the Christmas tree like crazy? Lerna got art stuff. Brianna got a phone case. And Sophie got Harry Styles vinyl. Hopefully you got a vinyl player. I think it's a slippery slope getting into vinyls. If you saw my brother's house, his entire wall is vinyls. I think they're quite addictive to collect. Hi from Victoria and their girlfriend, Rosalina. Hopefully I said that name right. Tuna sandwich. So how was the holidays? They were great. My mum baked, I think it was 4 kinds of cake. There's one called Auntie Trudy's Bake, which is basically Cadbury's flake mixed in with a vanilla sponge, but it's marbled through, and it's incredible. A ginger cake, made her own mince pies, and also some scones or scones, depending on where you're from in the land. I don't know, actually. I feel like I'm both. I think from having... Yeah, scones. I would say scones. Jackie... I said Yaki. Maybe it is Yaki. Got a Yorkie. Are you talking a Yorkshire Terrier or the chocolate bar? Because I'm really hoping it was the Yorkshire Terrier. I would be jealous. PJ's Forest Kid. How was the holiday season? It was mightily festive. I'd say it was actually quite a long festive season this time. I guess because I just started on the 1st of December and didn't stop. The most exciting thing about, like, to end the holiday season was, you know, I said this on Twitter, so some of you might have seen, I get the tree delivered, and I never get a man in a kilt. All the time. 3 years in a row, this company is like, your tree will be delivered by a man in a kilt. And every year, I'm waiting, kind of a bit weird, because I'm like, do I want to see this guy in the kilt? Do I need to be like, nice kilt, if he's got the kilt? So, I always get left with disappointment, but don't want to say, mate, where's your frickin' kilt? But this time, they do a collection service, and getting a huge Christmas tree down the tiny corridors of this apartment block is a nightmare. I don't want to repeat that again. So I booked their collection service, and the man was in a kilt. We got a man in a kilt. And he was happy. I guess the kilt brought the happiness. Yes, said Freya. Kilt man. Kilt rights, said Deep Pippinafish. Thank God, said Charlotte. I know. Thank God I'm going to stop talking about this. It's like a Christmas tradition. They're going to be writing about this in 1,000 years if I kept going. Remember that man in a kilt? They'll say to the aliens that are probing us all. 2020 is the year of the kilt, said Lozzie Dogs. I know. I didn't compliment the kilt, but I did say tree you later as he left. And I don't think he noticed, but he did laugh. It was like a but I don't think he fully got the pun, because you would be rolling on the floor laughing, right? I don't know. Watch Black Sails, Gay Pirates, said Danae Sushi. Maybe I should. I love a good gay pirate. Who else have we got? I'm going to skip through a few, just so everyone gets noticed. These are the ones that were here right at the start. These were the eager messages. And they're mainly saying, what did you get for Christmas? Brooke, queer. How is Luigi's Mansion? I did a big monologue about that, but I love it. I'd give it a strong 4 stars. I'd only give it 4 because there's a lot of... Well, not a lot. Quite a bit of going back through the levels again to get more stuff. Or returning. Or someone takes your key. And it's getting a bit samey now, but I have been playing it a lot, so maybe I need to space it out a bit more. Hi, Glittery Daniela. You should wear a kilt, said All Time Melody. I did once. On the radio, we did a radio show in Scotland, and I wore a kilt. And I span in the kilt, and I totally flashed my underwear. I wasn't even meaning to. It looked planned, but I totally forgot that would happen. So anyone that wears kilts or skirts, or any kind of leg-revealing attire, now I understand your pain. I won't double up on these. Fritz said, how was your Christmas? We missed you. It was great. Are you the Fritz that made the video? Someone made a video of Norman. I think they were called Fritz. It was hilarious. I replied on Twitter anyway. Nicki Minaj featuring Norman scared of the shadow. Speaking of Norman, are we ready for Norman Cam? Now with added movement, we've upgraded, guys. Where is he, though? He's being weird in the corner. He keeps doing this. I think he likes resting on the grass. But I keep thinking he's dead because he doesn't move. But I promise he's alive and just being a bit of a derp. Look how comfy he is. He doesn't care about anything. He's got no worries in life. Just waiting for the next food to fly past his face. That was Norman Cam. I missed him, said Amazing Howl. There was no music. There was music. What the frick? Now have we got music? Yes. Too faint. How's that? Oh, it's still playing. We can't win. Too loud, too quiet, no music. I don't know. It's actually really hard to balance the audio levels in OBS. I'm still figuring things out. I'm still a bit of an OBS spring chicken. Alex said, have you watched Parasite? Yes, the movie. It's amazing. It only came to... I don't even think it's out in the UK yet. But I watched it on the plane back from Japan. And I loved it. It was funny, but there was so many twists and turns as well. And what you thought was going to happen, you didn't know it was going to happen. All the actors were incredible. And people should read more subtitles. I think that is the headline, because I want it to do really well at the award seasons. I have not seen Little Women, no, Ella. But I hear that's banging as well. So I should check it out. Dora K is the top fan, followed by Amazing Chris, Lozzie Dogs, then Zoe Heartshake DJH, Neve, Darcy, Rashi, Caitlin, Jotalina, Kate, Knightley Phillip, Ori, Jamie Lee. Thanks for being top fans. So we've got this New Year background going on because I wanted to talk about New Year fails. Has anyone had any fails at New Year? I'm going to read some from my YouTube community first, the Cactus Crew, and then I'll jump into the chat as well. So the first one from YouTube community is from Kristen, who said, I accidentally put soap on my toothbrush. That means your soap must look pretty similar to your toothpaste, because that is gross. I once put Sudocreme, which is like baby cream, on a toothpaste, on a toothbrush, which has a very similar tube, and I wasn't wearing my glasses. That was gross. And that's probably so much worse. Probably not meant to be eaten. It looked like toothpaste as well. I don't know. I don't know. It was a thing. Next one comes from Izzy, who said, I tried not to spend too much time on my phone this year, but today I'm on 11 hours. 11 hours. That's like most of the day. I wonder how long I've been on the phone today. Let's have a little look. Where is it? Hey Siri, open screen time. Can Siri do that? Oh, Siri can't do that. I don't know where it is. Someone tell me where screen time is. Settings. Okay. There's so many things in settings. Oh, God. Oh, there, I found it. Today I've been on the phone for 3 hours and 2 minutes. Is that good? That seems like a lot for today. I had one of those mornings where I was like, I don't want to get out of bed, and just stared at my phone for about 2 hours. That could have been that. I turned it off. That's good. Oh, thanks. My average is like 11 to 13 hours, said Roxanne. All right, well, I feel all right then. Sarah said 10 hours. I mean, how many hours have there been in the day? I feel like there's only been 10 hours in the day. Tomorrow's average is 13 hours. 8 hours. Only 1 hour today from Jotalina. Oh, someone's better than me. There we go. Next one is from Taylor. I was vigorously pressing buttons on my PlayStation controller during a boss battle and damaged a tendon in my thumb, so I'm currently wearing a thumb stabilizer. I don't know what a thumb stabilizer is, but I'm very entertained by this. 12 days into the new decade, and I don't even have to leave the couch to injure myself. I want to see a gaming channel from you, just because this thumb action seems so intense. It must be like me. I fully get into it. Oh gosh, Taylor, said Noel. What is a thumb stabilizer? That's what I want to know. I was thinking of a bike stabilizer, where you have little wheels on the back of your bike. Is it similar to that? Do you have little wheels on your thumbs? It's like a splint. Okay. That's less fun than a little thumb wheel, but whatever. Next one comes from Sebastian. Accidentally still signing with the year 2019, which I probably will continue to do till March. But it wouldn't be bad, but my job is signing official documents. Now I'm curious about what Sebastian's job is. Are you doing something secret for the government to do with aliens and saying everyone it was 2019? That is everybody in the FBI. That everyone in the comments is saying that. I do that all the time, said Darcy. I do it too. Secret agent, FBI. I do it. I accidentally put 2002 in my chemistry book. You went back in time by about 10 years. Next one comes from Jordan. I had a hamster who I was 99% sure was dead. So I went out and bought another one. Turns out he was just in a really deep sleep, so now I have 2 hamsters. Wow. I mean, that's a happy ending to what was originally quite a harrowing story. I think it was a hamster hibernation. If they get a bit cold, they try and hibernate. So maybe your hamster went into a little hibernation time. I don't see a problem with having an extra hamster, though. So it's good news all around. The hamster expert. Yes. A lot of people are entertained by that. Well, I'm happy for you. I think that's a good thing. Phil, are you using a green screen, said Betty? I mean, it'd be cool if this was my actual wall. But yeah, the magic is this. There we go. That's the magic behind the green screen. I am using one. Now, let's go into the... It's the news story of the week. It's the news story of the week. I like stopwatch, said Doctor Who. It's not about Doctor Who. No, the news story of the week is about this turtle. A turtle, or tortoise, it's a tortoise. I always get them mixed up. This tortoise, on Christmas Day in Essex, decided to cause some mayhem as it was leaning against its heat lamp. and then it trundled over to the heat lamp very slowly, like this, and then knocked into the heat lamp, knocking onto its blanket and setting fire to the house on Christmas Day. So firefighters had to visit a house where a tortoise had set fire to it. You'd think a tortoise would be a slow animal and a pretty much safe animal to have, you know? But apparently not. Amazing. I read about that, said Julia. I know, it's crazy. A lot of people are still seeing the lag. I don't know what to do about it, so I'm going to fix it for next time. But we've just got a deal right now, because otherwise I would go away and not figure it out for an hour, and then it would be a giant fail. So I think I'd rather be here than not here. Maybe I could just say things really slowly. Neyman Lisa has tortoises. They're fun. I love them. I'm also slightly scared that they can live longer than humans. I don't know why, but that fact makes me think they know things. They've seen things. They are waiting. Joel said the lag's not really that bad. We can deal. Let's deal. It's fine. Sorry, I never finished the story. The tortoise was saved. The family was saved. The house didn't burn down. Should have probably mentioned that at the end. That was a bit of a sad story. Yeah, I got distracted. Everything was fine. It's a cute tortoise. Did you hear about the Galapagos Tortoise as well? I don't know where it was. I don't have the news story in front of me. But there was one that was having a super high sex drive, and it has basically saved a species of tortoise because of the breeding program went so well. The tortoise had about 800, 900 babies. So they've gone from 12 tortoises to 2,000 tortoises thanks to one randy little tortoise. Yeah. That's also a fact about tortoises I learned today. Nightly Philip said, your hair is extra beautiful. Thanks. I was 2 minutes late to the live show because I was trying to make it so it wasn't going through the green screen. It was making me look bald before I started. Miriam named their puppy Philippa because of you. Oh, that's cute. Morgan, are you excited for the new Animal Crossing? I am. I hope it's got good playing with your friends and stuff technology. Because I always play for a bit, but then I like to visit my friends' towns and things. So I'm excited about that. It's coming along at the same time as loads of other games, though, I heard. The Final Fantasy remake is coming. The new Doom game is coming. I'm going to be playing loads of games all at the same time. But yeah, I'm hyped. How was Otherworld, said Smurfette. Oh yeah, as a Christmas present, Martin and Cornelia, can't speak today. Can I ever speak? Got me and Dan tickets to Otherworld, which is a VR bar where you go into a big VR tube. I'm going to move the tortoise now, it's distracting me. And you get to play VR games, but with your friends. So I could hear them in my ears, and it puts you into a whole different world. I was scared I was going to feel really sick, because if you ever watch me try VR, it's a whole experience. But I found some seasickness tablets, or travel sickness tablets? I guess it's the same thing. For tour, because I got really sick on the tour bus, so I had some tablets. So I thought, that's perfect. I'll take that. And it really worked. Obviously read for side effects, because you have to take the risk. But it worked. It stopped me feeling sick with the VR, which gives me hope for the future, actually, because I think VR is going to be, in the next 20 years, everywhere. We're all just going to be in some kind of Sword Art Online without the scary death VR situation, and I don't want to get left behind because my stupid stomach not liking it, or brain, or ears, I don't know, all of it together. I got motion sickness too, said Anna. Yeah, you can get a few things. You can get those wristbands that you put around your wrists. Anyway, it was fun. We played a tennis game, which basically surrounded the whole room in hexagons, but you could move in the pod, and it was like you were playing tennis, but you had to hit the hexagons on the ceiling and stuff. So that was really fun. And then we did a zombie game, which was quite scary. I was a bit useless, but I swear most of the zombies wanted to kill me. It was crazy. My brother actually felt more sick than me because he hadn't obviously taken medication. So he lasted about half an hour before he was like, guys, I feel so ill. Could not be me. I would love that. Were you all in the same pod? No, you all had your own separate pod. That was the trippy thing. But then you could see each other in the game from their pod. It was crazy. Right, I'm doing some more preems. Thanks for everything you do, said Alina. Thanks, Alina. Sophie said, watch Doctor Who. I kind of fell off the Doctor Who train around the end of Matt Smith, I think. I don't know why. But there's just so much TV, I guess. I got taken over by other obsessions. I loved, actually, his Dark Materials, which the BBC made. I lapped that up over Christmas. It was the perfect thing to watch over Christmas. Yee, said Amy. Did any of you guys watch his Dark Materials? I loved it too, said Millie. It made me really want my own demon. The animals, like the CGI animals in it, are so cute. Because everyone in this world has a little CGI. Well, they're not CGI. They're like your soul. It's like your animal. Your soul is an animal, is what it is. It's just amazing. I've read the books. That's the only thing. When you've read something, you're always a bit like, I know what's going to happen. I wish I could erase my brain. Like a fursona. Kind of like a fursona, but it's your soul and you don't get to choose what it looks like. I'm sure they wouldn't want you to think it's a fursona, though. Dora's number 1. Pinky Dink is number 2. Darcy's number 3. Amazing Chris is number 4. Zoe's number 5. And Sophie's Shop's number 6. Stwiner's number 7. Annabelle, Anne, and Joe Tolina. Thanks to the top fans. Stephanie, I broke my resolution at 9 a.m. on January the 1st. Was your resolution to break your resolution because then you actually passed your resolution? I just blew my own mind with that. What was I saying? His Dark Materials was great. What else have I been up to? How was the Star Wars premiere? The Star Wars premiere was a great evening. But I was wearing such a cool suit. And I was excited to get a really lovely suit photo on the red carpet. And the moment we got out of the car, it started torrentially downpouring. And it wasn't just like a little bit of rain. It was like torrential downpour. And then I lost track of everyone on the red carpet that could take a photo of me. And then I forgot and didn't get a picture. It was... I guess it will just be retained in my memories. I did get some like slightly blurry ones, but you know, I was like, this is going to be a good Instagram. I've got my suit. I'm going to meet a stormtrooper. Everyone was just getting rained on. Also, the lighting on the carpet was really bad. It was all like, somehow it was like up lighting. So everyone looked a bit like Voldemort. It was a thing. Anyway, it was cool to get invited to the premiere. That was nice of Disney. And the film, it was fun. I'm not one of those Star Wars people that has massive opinions about it because I like it, but I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I just like Star Wars. So I enjoyed the film, but I didn't love the film. There was some things that I liked, and there was a lot that I didn't like. So I guess my overall review is a bit of a meh. The thing I did love was Adam Driver. I think Adam Driver is incredible. He's such a good actor, and he brought so much to that character. I just wanted the story to be a bit better. So I'd say I had a good time. Everyone is having opinions in the chat. Yeah, see, Star Wars is very divisive, isn't it? Adam Driver is the most important thing. He is. I watched Marriage Story as well. He was great in that. He's such a good actor. Hi to Micah, Jay, and Belle. Hey, guys. Zoe put me first for the meet and greet VidCon lottery. Oh, I hope I get to meet you. I'm looking forward to VidCon. It's in February, isn't it? Time is going so fast. I can't believe it's January 12th. I thought it was like January 8th. Sophie said, thank you for being my safe place. Oh, that's really nice to hear. Thanks, Sophie. Hi, Bianca. Tabitha spends 18 hours on the phone per day. Alex said, talk about the premiere. I did. It was fun. The other thing about fancy premieres is that you get to go and you get a snack on the seat. But you know me, I want a massive bucket of popcorn. But that's not the done thing amongst premiere visitors. I guess they want to enjoy the film without hearing people chew popcorn. But what you do get is a cereal bar. I don't want to sound ungrateful because, I mean, it's such an amazing opportunity to go to a premiere. I'm just talking about the film watching experience. Cereal bar, it's not going to cut it. Cereal bar and a little can of water. That was the snack situation. I would have had themed Star Wars popcorn. I would have had a massive bucket of like red and blue popcorn that was the color of the lightsabers, or maybe red and blue M&Ms, or some kind of spawn that they could get with some snacks, and then a Star Wars themed slushy of your choice. This is why I should go into the marketing and promotions business for movies. A can of water. I think that was to save the environment because it's technically better than plastic or something. I don't know. It was weird. I've never had a can of water before, but here we are. How are your houseplants? Said Karen. They're doing well, actually. The palm, is it a palm? I don't know what it is. It looks like a palm tree. It's got brown bits on the edge, and I can't tell if that's underwatering or overwatering. I think it would happen with both. I think it's just a fussy plant. But the rest of them are doing fine. Chevelle, happy birthday. Have a great day. Hi to the Gay or Friends group chat from Lozzie Dogs. Have you watched Sword Art Online? Judlina, yes, I have. I love it. At the moment, I'm loving it less than I used to, but I'm still watching it. I haven't done all of Alicization, I think it's called. I'm only a few episodes into the new arc. Hints for your next video. You'll have to wait and see. No hints yet, but I am filming it next week. So hopefully you'll get it next week. It depends. Depends when I film it. Hi from Boston. Hi, Shayna. Enjoy Boston. I loved Boston. I had great pizza there. And I'll do a couple of more. Kirsty's been watching me for 11 years. And hi to Fur Dad's cat, Freckles. Fur Dad. And hi to New York as well. So, I'm going to head off into the sunset now. It's been fun. It's been real. Thanks for coming to my show. I'll look at the lag and see if I can fix it for next time. Sorry if you had a bit of lagginess. We'll do the props chest next time as well for someone that was asking. Thanks, Sophie and Calamity and Ello and Ruth and Lynn and Goli and Lena and Brianna and the Dan's Dumplings group chat. And Neve, I'll see you at VidCon. Hi to Ashlyn and Eve. Trifagoo, Not G's, Yasmin, Marcella, Chantel. Thank you for coming. I know you could spend your Sunday doing anything. Ice skating, doing animal surgery, like the person that shouldn't have been looking at the phone. But I appreciate you. And I will see you very soon. Goodbye. This is where I end it and stare at you awkwardly, as per tradition. How long is it going to be this time?